What's up, guys? It's me, Kenneth of What's New Barbecue. I'm finally back from vacation. Me and the wife had a great relaxing time in Barbados. I truly appreciate everybody who messaged me and reached out to make sure my travels were safe. We're back in Texas and it's time to fire up the smokers. I stopped by Matador Prime Steak and snagged me two racks of Berkshire ribs. If you've never had Berkshire pig, guys, it's a whole nother level. And I'm real excited to toss these on the smoker and get them rolling. If this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscription button and that bell right next to it so you can keep track of this barbecue journey. It's a beautiful day out here in Texas. Let's get these ribs seasoned up and throw them on the pit. Alright guys, we're back in the kitchen here. Like I said, I got two St. Louis racks of ribs from Matador Prime Steak. These bad boys are looking great. Let me show you what they look like. I mean, you really just can't beat the marbling on these racks of ribs, guys. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. We haven't even put seasoning on them yet. Here's the other rack right here. Awesome Berkshire pork, guys. Again, if you've never tried Berkshire pig, it's a whole nother level of pork. And in the last tomahawk video, y'all saw I'm working on an all-purpose rub for North Texas Barbecue Addicts. I'll put North Texas Barbecue Addicts link down below in the description box. But we're going to try that rub on these ribs and see how it works for pork. Because after all, it's all-purpose. It's got to be good on everything. Let me get these ribs seasoned up and I'll catch back up with y'all. Alright guys, and here's our St. Louis style ribs all seasoned up. A beautiful color from that all-purpose rub. Looking good, it smells great. What I'm going to do is go outside and fire up the smoker to 250 degrees and let this sweat in for about 10 minutes and then do a little touch up in some areas where I see it. Next time I see y'all, we'll have these on the smoker and we'll be cooking. Alright guys, y'all stick around, this is going to be good. Alright, and there they are, guys. Look at those bad boys. They're looking good already. What we're going to do is go ahead and shut the lid on the rec tech and let it start cooking. I'm going to set a reminder for 2 hours from now, and we'll check on them and see how they're looking at that point, and probably give them a spritz, and I will update y'all at that point, and we'll go from there. Wow, this is going to be good. We're at the 2 hour mark and I told y'all we'd check on these ribs. We're going to hit them with some cranberry raspberry juice. You can use whatever juice you want. You can use apple juice, you can use water, you can use cranberry juice, pineapple juice. We're just going to go ahead and spritz these down. They're looking great. And we just want to make sure they stay nice and juicy while we're cooking them. And that's what they're looking like 2 hours in. Looking awesome, starting to get a little bit of pullback. I will update y'all in about an hour and see what they're looking like. Alright barbecue people, we're at that 3 hour checkpoint and we're going to simply open the smoker up, spritz them with a little bit of our juice mix here, take a look and see how the pullback is. We're wanting to see how the color's looking, how that bark's forming, because right around 3 hours you should be starting to see some decent bark and pullback. So let's get out back to the backyard and spritz them down. Let's take a peek at these ribs here. They're smelling awesome. Reminder, we're rolling with apple pellets for the smoke. Those are looking great. Look at that color and that pullback that's going on, the texture as well. Let's go ahead and spritz them down a little bit with our juice. Not a whole lot, just like that. I'm gonna close them down, let them roll for another hour. And we'll check on them at that point and see how they're looking. See if we might have to sauce these bad boys up. Alright guys, it's been an hour more and it's time to look at these ribs. That color's looking great. That texture on the seasoning sticking around well. Got some awesome pullback starting to happen, as you can see. We're going to go ahead and spritz these down. just like that. I'm gonna shut this down for 30 more minutes, and then we'll check on them at that point and probably sauce them up with some Wright BBQ Company Peach Chipotle sauce. I think that's gonna go great with these ribs. I'll check back up with y'all here in just a little bit. Alright guys, we're at the checkpoint where it's time to decide if we're gonna sauce or not. And today we're gonna hit them with some Wright BBQ sauce, the Peach Chipotle. Y'all have seen me use this before on the channel. It's one of my all-time favorite sauces. I love Wright BBQ Company. They got great products. But we're almost done. And like I said, I'm just gonna glaze them just lightly with this sauce. And I know that's gonna go great with that North Texas Barbecue Addict all-purpose rub. It's got that sweet note in it and that peppery heat, and I think that's gonna go great with this sauce. So let's get on back to the back porch, get these bad boys sauced up, and we'll let them cook for about 15 more minutes and let them tack up and get a nice bark on them, and then we'll pull them off and cut into them and give them a taste. All right, let's take a peek at these ribs and get them sauced up with the Peach Chipotle sauce. Wow, that looks awesome. Man. Yeah, we're gonna sauce these up and let them go for about 30 more minutes. Just kind of pat it on. We don't need a ton, just a little bit for a nice glaze. Man, I'm gonna go ahead and get these ribs sauced up, and I'll show you what they look like, and then we'll keep cooking and get these bad boys finished so we can have us some ribs for dinner. Wow, those are looking great. Alright, I'll catch back up with y'all when I get these sauced up and show you what they look like, and then we'll finish them up. Man, those are looking great. Got a pretty shine on them. Smells awesome. Like I said, I'm going to shut this down, let it go for 30 more minutes. And then they'll be done and we'll pull them off. Y'all hang tight. Alright guys, it's time to pull these ribs off the Rec Tech. I took a peek and they look perfect. And what I did is I dusted them with a little bit more of that all-purpose rub on the top there, just to give it a nice pop of flavor. Those are looking great. Got a nice golden dust on top of that Peach Chipotle sauce. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and pull these off, put them on the cutting board and let them rest for 10 minutes, and we'll cut into them. Alright guys, y'all saw those ribs. I got them all cut up after they rested for 20 minutes. While they were resting, my wife decided that we should have some Texas Gulf shrimp. So I made those on the cast iron skillet. I'll put a clip of that right there. They turned out great. We're actually going to taste them here in a second with these ribs as well. If y'all are interested in seeing a video on those in the future, comment down below. But cook them 2 minutes on each side in the cast iron skillet. I seasoned them with some amazing Cajun from Heaven Made Products and basted them with some Bloody Mary mix. And we're going to taste all of it right now. Here's the shrimp. Look at that. Nice looking shine to it. Cheers, y'all. Wow. Those are finger licking good, guys. Man, wow. Those turned out awesome. That Texas Gulf shrimp from Matador Prime steak is awesome. And here's our ribs here. Got a nice smoke ring. Hopefully y'all can make that out. Nice smoke ring, still juicy. Let's try these out. The bark looks great. Man, cheers y'all. Man, first off, look at that perfect bite. Wow, that bark, the shine, that all-purpose rub, excuse me, that all-purpose rub that I'm working on for North Texas Barbecue Addicts is really shining here. It's got the sweet note, got some peppery notes in there. And you can't ask for a better bite than that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright guys, that turned out perfect. The shrimp was awesome, the ribs. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. And if you haven't already, hit that subscription button and that bell right next to it so you can keep track of this barbecue journey. I'm about to get in there and grab some more shrimp and ribs. Peace. Y'all keep on barbecuing.